What is happening with the video?
I don't know. Rex? Is Rex frozen? Uh-oh.
Yes.
Technical difficulties
Hold
already.
on. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, and I'm hitting play and it's not working. I think it's the video. I don't know if it's the video or it's maybe his connection.
Here, let's do this. I hope we're not live.
We are.
Well, I don't think anyone can hear us or see us, can they?
I'm seeing two people. I'm seeing two people who are watching. Yeah, there's Daya.
Here we go. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our YouTube channel. And welcome to the conference call. My name is Chris Edwards, and I've got my other co-host, TJ. We actually are having a little bit of technical difficulties. We're just waiting for one more co-host, of course. You know, when you try to do something new, you know, some things happen. So bear with us. In the meantime, welcome, guys. I'm loving the new digs. We got a lot more real estate to work with. We got a nicer background. And I think we're going to have some fun over here. So if you're joining us from our Instagram page, welcome. If you're new, even more welcome. Let's see. I think we've already got some comments coming in. Let's just see what people are saying. Daya, what's up? How are you doing? How are you liking the new digs?
Hey, Daya.
What's up, honey? I see you.
From the other room. From the other room.
No, he's not here. He's on the road.
Oh.
Welcome to our new home. So, like I said, we're having some technical difficulties. We're trying to figure it out. Rex is working on it behind the scenes. Daya, nice. You love the colors? Cool. Yeah, we went with a purple theme. Let me ask you guys, since you guys are watching live, were you able to see the intro video in the beginning?
Probably not. I'm assuming they probably couldn't.
I hope they were able to. If not, you know what? We'll get it figured out, and we're gonna be here every week. Oh, they didn't see the video.
Maybe they did not.
No, they didn't. Daya said she didn't see it, but you know what though? We will show it to you once we get Rex back on the line.
Yeah, he says he's having to reboot, so it shouldn't be too long.
Okay.
I don't know, the video or whatever may have caused him to crash or something. I don't know.
Listen, he got all that horsepower over there, and it's still a little 8-second video crash.
Doing too much.
Well, listen, I'm excited. We've got, I think, 2 or 3 people watching right now. That's okay. I know as the weeks go by, we're going to grow this channel.
Yeah.
Thank you for all the people that have supported us over on Instagram. We were doing that for about 20 weeks over there. We started last, October, I believe it was. But we realized that we really need to be here on Instagram to really be able to do what we wanted to do. We had a lot of audio syncing issues over on Instagram. Still love it. We're still going to do some things over there, but this is going to be our main home moving forward.
Yeah.
So every Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, jump onto YouTube, jump over to the conference call, and we'll be here. We got some really exciting things coming on this channel. It's not just going to be us. We're going to occasionally have guests come on. That'll be exciting. And we want you guys to interact. Feel free to comment, and we'll definitely make sure to put the comments down below. Matter of fact, let's start playing with some of these things.
I'm already over here clicking buttons.
Look at it. What's up, Daya?
There's an option to put a user in timeout in the comments. I love that. I feel like I might be using that at some point.
I think you will be using that a lot.
Yeah, I just have to put somebody in timeout. I kind of like that. I'm not sure what this show option is. I don't want to click that because maybe I don't know what that's going to do, but yeah, I love just clicking and playing with stuff.
I'm just sharing some of the comments that we're getting already.
How many are you seeing?
Let me see, 2, 4. There's quite a few in here right now.
Okay, mine just updated because I was only seeing like 4.
Well, no, a lot of them are now starting to come in. Welcome
Okay.
to those that are just joining us. We're having some minor technical difficulties, and we're working on it right now. Of course, when you do something new, when you switch over, of course, it's going to be a little bit of hiccups, but we're going to get through it.
The devil is busy on today.
Yes, he is.
No, but it's to be expected. Anytime,
Yeah.
anytime. Oh, they pop up. The comments pop up.
Well, no, I'm clicking through them and popping them up.
Oh, okay, okay.
All right, so here he is. Let me let him back in the room.
Don't let him in. Leave him out.
There,
Leave him
look,
out.
sir. I mean, you done crashed the system on day one.
Ain't that some bullshit?
The second we go live, your computer's like, nope.
Anyway, that's never happened. That's my computer has not crashed once since I've had it.
It did it tonight. It was like
today of all days. This is the very first time this shit ever crashed, and today it wants to try to embarrass me in front of company.
Well,
oh my god, I wish I could remember. I watched the last episode of the Pit Stop, the RuPaul Drag Race Pit Stop, where Bianca Del Rio is hosting, and she had Alyssa Edwards on it, and Bianca said something, and Alyssa was like, "You choose this." It was so funny. She, like, "You choose this time to spread your foolishness in front of my fans, friends, folks, and something at home." It was hilarious.
Yes,
it was fucking hilarious.
That's how I feel. I feel like Bianca Del Rio in her surgery shoes.
Look, I think we're starting off good. But anyway, listen, we gave a really nice welcome and introduction to the page. We loving the new digs, the backgrounds, the color scheme. It looks really. The audio was clear. The video was crisp. We are ready to go.
Right.
We got mics and everything. We high tech.
High tech around here. Good lighting. Everybody looks good. Good. All right. So let's you know what? Let's get into it. Tonight our topic is: are we in a sassy man apocalypse? Now, the reason why we chose this is something that actually came up. Rex shared something with us earlier this week. It was a YouTube video that he saw that kind of dealt with a lot of the things that are kind of going on right now in mainstream. There is a Vogue picture of Rihanna with her baby daddy and their child.
A$AP Rocky.
Yeah. And then also Jonathan Majors on the ebony cover, and then him with oh gosh, I'm gonna forget his name.
Michael B. Jordan.
Yes, Michael B. Jordan. That photo that's been circulating around, and just the whole emasculation of men. So that's what we're here to talk about tonight. So let's get into it.
TJ knowing everybody's name though.
What's
the theme? What's the theme of TJ knowing everybody's name today? I think they all have something.
He's on point. He's on point.
Don't be mad because I know people. Don't be mad because I be texting folks, Michael B. Jordan and Jonathan Majors, willy-nilly. Don't be mad because they're my contemporaries.
Okay. All right.
So let's get into it.
Okay.
What is your opinion on this whole topic and this whole quote unquote sassy man apocalypse? Like, why can't this is really geared towards Black men, because that's what the conversation's really been about. Whenever you see a Black man, staring away from the quote unquote heterosexual norms, they want to automatically add that title of sissy to him. And it's kind of funny because Black men are looked at as the angry Black man. All they do is have multiple children, don't take care of them. But then when you have men that are actually involved in their children's lives and are doing things and not quote unquote doing the stereotypical what you would think of a male to be doing, then they quote unquote sissify him. So what are your thoughts on that? Feel free to jump in, anybody.
Well, we know we're gonna let the head sister answer.
I mean, I just think people are stupid. Period. Full stop. Yeah, I think obviously people have this prescribed notion of what masculinity and what Black masculinity should be. And yeah, when there's a different image of that, people don't know how to take that. People think it's effeminate or feminine, or that person is gay, or whatever. And like I said, it just boils down to people are just stupid. I think a lot of discourse that we hear today, not just with this particular topic, but I just think in general, a lot of discourse can really just be boiled down. I don't think we just call people stupid enough these days, is what I'm trying to say. Honestly, I think we go back and forth with, oh my God, this person's opinion is this and this and this and blah, 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 blah. And we have so many words for just saying people are stupid. And we could just say it, just say people are stupid and just keep it moving. But yeah, like the Vogue cover with Rihanna and ASAP Rocky, the whole whatever, the green line, whatever, with the notes on. I'm like, child, what? First of all, men, yes, you should be subservient to women. Do you know how smart and strong women are? You should be happy to be in the background for women, because look at what you have done to this world already. So yeah, I just think, yeah, people are just dumb.
I get it. I get it. No, so here's a comment from Ronald. He says, and we talked about this earlier too, before earlier in the day. He says he's annoyed that this is actually even a topic, not amongst you guys, but just the fact that we actually have to have these conversations, because you just can't be. It's either you're the big black angry black man, or you're the gay man over there that whatever, you know what I mean? You just can't be who you are. You can't have both masculine and feminine energy at the same time. You have to be one or the other.
You have to fit in the box. You have to fit the stereotype. Yeah. Otherwise people don't know how to take you.
Yeah, they don't know what to do with you.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest with you, I really feel like that this boils down to a couple of things. One, social media has given incels a voice, and it's gotten to the place that they have this space to talk about all the things that they feel like aren't happening to them, that it's not fair, even though they aren't necessarily up to par with the women or men that they want to be in relationships with, but they feel like they're not getting something that they deserve. That's the first thing. The second thing is, it's the pervasiveness of internalized homophobia, which I think is like astronomical, off the charts. And I think that kind of really feeds into one of the questions that I wanted to ask you all, which was, do you think a lot of this has to do with the fact that there's so much increased in visibility, like around LGBTQ people in the mainstream media right now? Like, because queer people are so visible, it seems as if there's more backlash happening or more conversation happening around, like, well, it's not masculine. Why I keep seeing men in dresses? Why? Like, I don't think that there are any more queer people than there ever were to begin with. I just think that you are now forced to reckon with the presence of queer people in ways that you haven't had to do before.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. I think that having a hyper presence allows people to make those people a target. And when I say they, I mean queer people, us, a target. And it's just like, for instance, transgender. I mean, this is not something that's new. It's just that it's really in the forefront now, and people don't like quote unquote change. There is, I don't believe that there's change, but it's just that people don't like what they don't know. They fear, just like when Black people wanted to be out in the forefront and be considered a full human being. You had Jim Crow laws. You have systemic racism. everything to keep a certain class of people down. And
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, that's what we're going through right now.
Yeah, like Rick said, it is not like it's not like queer people or trans people or men who are not the stereotypical masculine person. It's not like these people are new. It is simply
Exactly.
the fact that they and we are becoming more visible, which is a good thing. But yeah, you read all of these, I guess, posts or whatever, Twitter posts or whatever, about how, the media is making black men more sassy, which is such a stupid word, more sassy or more effeminate because you see two men kissing, or the kids' cartoon shows, a gay couple or whatever, which is just ridiculous. So yeah, it's not that that's turning anyone or children gay or whatever. It's simply the fact that those those people are now just being represented.
Right. And turning. How do you turn somebody gay?
Hello?
You don't.
Like, is
Hello.
that a thing?
It is
Is
not.
it?
They would have you
I
believe it's
wasn't
a
aware
thing.
that that was a thing.
It's not, because I've tried, and it doesn't work.
I think we've all tried.
I love that you tried.
I mean,
That's fantastic.
I don't think anything's impossible. I like to try things before I say it's impossible. I'm just saying.
I mean, here's the other thing too. People fail to realize queer and gay and bisexual and transgender people have been around forever. All right.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
let me say, who you think is running Hollywood? Who you think is running a lot of these major businesses and corporations? I mean, look at the head of Apple, the most valued company on the planet right now.
Look who running the church.
That too. But I mean,
And
you got
that's a whole other episode.
that is a whole other topic.
Hello?
But I do believe you have a point, sir.
Yeah. But I mean, you've got people. And you don't have to say, "Oh, hey, I'm gay and I run this corporation." It's not about that. You're just being who you are. It's just that people kind of force you to say who you are just so they can push you and define you. So they can put you in a box and they can define who you are. You don't see people, heterosexual people walking around and say, "Oh, hey, I'm heterosexual. Look." No.
Yeah.
Why do people who don't fit into that category have to come out and say, "Hey, I'm this"? Like
Right.
I never understood that.
Yeah. I agree with that. Like, I wish that I wish that we could like show like this Twitter account of this psychologist or body language and analysis person who has come up with all of this whole foolishness about, oh, there's a way to tell whether or not a man has been feeling good about who he is and if he's proud of his woman, because there's this theory behind images and men being cock shamed in public because of the way they hold their body when their photograph is taken,
Yeah.
or if a woman is sitting with her legs open. They have like all these examples of like stuff like Will Smith and his wife, and it's the insane amount of attention that people are paying to minute details when there are so many other pressing issues that deserve the sort of attention that these things are getting. Is crazy. Not to mention that, like, I'm always baffled by how easily people get triggered by small things without thinking about the fact that they are so virulently professing that they want freedom and liberation and safe spaces for Black people, but that's such a small selection of Black people. Like, where's the room for the diversity amongst Black people. Like,
Yeah. And I, yeah, I also want to talk about the women who,
absolutely.
the
The
women
ones
who,
who are participating in upholding patriarchy. Those.
yeah, like, girl, what? Um, it just, it's so, straight people give me a headache. I don't,
Oh, it ain't just the straights.
Oh God.
Because you got a whole swath of the LGBT community who are attempting to normalize themselves into heterosexual dynamics in their relationships, and then wondering why their shit falls apart.
Well, you know what? Hold on. I think you're touching on something. Expand on that a little bit.
So, for example, when you have people who are in a same-sex couple, right? And then there's this whole notion around bottom shaming, or I'm this person in my relationship, and so I do this, and one of us has to be more masculine, or I don't like feminine men, but you like men, but you don't like feminine men. So it's like there's everybody searching for this very specific type of person to fit into their idealized version of what a relationship is supposed to be like, when it's all basically rooted in the reproduction of the dynamics that exist in heterosexual coupling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once again, people are stupid.
It boils all down to that.
It does. It just boils down to people are stupid. And I go back to, like, if we would just say people are stupid, we could end a whole lot of argument and a whole lot of discourse. You see some stupid shit pop up, and all you got to say is, oh, people are stupid, and you got to keep it moving. It's just like,
well, but sometimes you got to tell people why what they're doing is stupid, or at least explain it to the people who won't take the time to evaluate or think critically about the mess that they allow themselves to be ensnared in on via the media.
that sounds like it requires a lot of patience, and I'm not a patient person.
Well, I don't say do it for everybody. Maybe just for those who matter to you.
Okay, I suppose.
So that's like 2 people. You'll be okay.
Because it's few and far between. Few. Few and far between.
So I do think that there's some real issues that are at the heart of this sort of conversation, and we've touched on a couple of them. But I want to go back to this question that Chris asked, or not Chris, that TJ brought up about this equal enforcement of patriarchy by both men and women, right? Because like masculinity is so often associated with the kinds of ideals that we see in like movies or on commercials or in sitcoms, where you only determine that a person is masculine in relation to their physicality. They're making something, they're doing something, they're building something, they're the primary income sort of provider, or which, if that's the case, fine. Like, so what I want to make clear is that there's space for those sorts of situations in relationships. I'm just saying that there should also be space for people to be normal who are not in those type of relationships. You know what I mean? And so, but who's enforcing it? We're policing ourselves, right? You have this sort of segregation that's intracommunal. You got people like Black women as well as Black men forcing these gender norms or behaviors associated with particular genders on people, whether or not they want that for themselves.
Interesting, but true.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So hold on. I want. Go ahead, TJ. Go ahead.
Well, no, I just wanted to say, like, when I was thinking about this topic, honestly, the first thing, and this may be a different conversation, but the first thing that popped into my head was how upset, like, a lot of cishet women, especially cishet Christian women, get upset when like a woman proposes to a man. Like I guess I'm very confused by that. Like I've seen so much conversation about how a lot of women are like, "Oh my God, she is like she's dumb, she's stupid." The Bible says when a man finds a good woman, blah 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 blah. I'm like, girl, if this if this woman loved this man enough to propose to him, what's the problem? Like, shut up. Like, how is it? Honestly, how is it that we have not abolished Christianity at this point? I'm not exactly sure because the girls are.
Oh, you trying to start a war?
Oh, am I?
Pretty much.
Am I starting the next crusades?
You might be.
Well, girl, come on. Come on.
I feel like you're tap dancing on the edge, my brother.
Well, child, Gregory Hines, let me throw him a shoe.
He's throwing out names tonight, okay?
Not Gregory Hines.
Gregory Hines, let me
He
throw
went
him
there.
my shoes.
What about, come on, you should come up with like Savion Glover also.
That's the only one I could think of. Don't make me say
Sandman Sim.
Huh?
Wait, what did you say?
You're lucky I got Gregory
Sandman
Hines out.
Sim.
I can't be thinking of names like this all willy-nilly now.
I got one for y'all. Sandman from Apollo.
That's what I said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's wrong with like being proud of the whatever type of relationship that you're in, right? Like whether you're the primary person or whatever, like why you can't just be happy? Like I feel like on that Vogue cover, old boy was just happy for his lady. He's holding his baby. Maybe that was a foreign piece. People
So hold on.
being dads holding their babies. I don't know.
Hello.
I want to comment on that. Because I think that people try to overanalyze things just way too damn much. You know,
Obviously.
Here's the thing. Right now, since I would say November, December, when they announced that Rihanna was going to be doing the Super Bowl halftime show, this has been a resurgence of her and just getting her in the spotlight. Everything that's going on right now is her PR machine working around her to put her face out there. Of course, she's going to be front and center on the cover of that magazine. She's got a $1 billion company that she owns. She's got a music catalog. She is headlining the Super Bowl. She just announced that she is having another baby with her baby daddy.
Yeah.
And then she's showing that relationship off. Of course, she is going to be in the forefront.
It would be foolish otherwise.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
What is he doing? What is that nigga doing? What is he doing? What has he done? Nothing. Honestly, I'm a little mad at her because, girl, why is this your baby daddy? But that's a whole different conversation.
Let that woman make her own life choices.
And I'm going to, but I'm just saying, you are Rihanna. You could have did a lot better, but whatever.
But no, like, seriously, like, stop trying to overanalyze things and stop always trying to put black women down and then black women against black men. Like, why? Or because even, why is that a thing? Like, why can't people just be happy? If it was a white couple, this would be a non-issue.
Maybe.
It would be
I think that you know what? That is the question. Why can't people just be happy and people are stupid?
Yeah. Like I think that, you know, at some point you have to come to the understanding that there really is just space for everybody. Like we don't have to climb over one another's backs for attention, specifically since most people in the world are followers anyway. Those of us who choose to create and lead, there's enough space.
Yes.
Yeah. Another thing I want to touch base back. I want to piggyback back to the Jonathan Majors cover. Like ever since the Ebony issue came out, you know, the fact that he wore a lot of, like, they styled him in a lot of pink. Like, oh, they're sissifiing him. Oh, why does he have to be so emasculated? Like, no,
just the color.
Because of the color.
Like,
because of the color.
Like, what did you want? What did you want? What did you want the photos to look like? Him completely fucking a woman? Like, what the fuck? Like, girl, shut up.
Yeah, it's just like, why can't people just be? I mean, it's not like he picked it. Someone styled him. There's a
Right.
whole crew, a whole team who has worked on this for months, that's put this together, said, you know what, this is going to look really good on. And then here's the other thing too. He's a chocolate brother. Those colors make his skin pop. All right.
I thought it was very tastefully done,
It
and
was very.
I didn't think that there was anything sexual about, like, overtly sexual, right? Of course, it's pandering to physicality and idealized body image, but like as far as it being overtly sexual, I didn't get that from any of the pictures.
Are people saying that his photo shoot was sexual?
They're saying that he was being
Feminized.
feminized by
Oh,
the colors that he wore because there were so many flowers, and then that follow-up photo shoot that he did with Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
oh yeah, that's the one that got him, child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
So-
a man hugging another man. Ooh.
They're like, so before we even touch that, I just want to go back to a comment on Black Man 414 said, and some of the shoot apparently was inspired by anime. Yes, that whole shoot was inspired by anime, and they actually, someone took the time to actually pull some of the anime inspiration that they used for these photo shoots. So like, people, stop looking for shit that's not there. It's a beautiful cover. The man is well dressed. You know, they're showing off the man's body, one, because of the fact that he got in such amazing shape for this movie. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Both
right.
these guys.
God.
And
Right.
here's what it boils down to. They have a movie out right now, and they are promoting and selling the shit out of that movie. So this is all part of their PR campaign to get people to go see the movie. That's all it is.
I don't think there's anything
Relax.
wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And even if it was, even if they were fucking, oh well. I mean, that's a video I would like to see. But even if they were, oh well, girl, shut up.
Yeah.
Is that your answer to everything? Oh well, girl, shut up.
Yes, because it saves me a whole lot of frustration. Oh well, girl, shut up. People are stupid. Shit.
I can't deal with you, man.
I'm just saying.
I hear you. I hear
Oh my
you.
gosh. Okay.
Okay, so
Wait.
I have one last question that I just want to ask the two of you guys, and
Okay.
then we can move on to bigger and better. But I'm wondering, why do these type of conversations always lead back to one thing, which is the state of the Black family? And that seems like a leap from what I'm talking about, but it's really not,
It's
right?
not.
Because it starts with feminization and the Black man being emasculated and Black men not knowing how to be Black men because there's no Black men in the home. And then there's these pervasive images of all the gays and their agendas and all the things they want to show people that nobody wants to see. And then that in turn means that there are not enough men who are around. Black women are living in a drought of Black dick, and it has just become impossible to be satisfied and have a happy home with your kids and your husband, right? And so what you have this whole conversation that's centered around, okay, so what are we going to do about the Black family? First of all, this idealized concept of individual Black families is still rooted in white supremacy because it's still a reconstruction of what white ideals of family life is supposed to be when we ancestrally are communal people. So we can start with that. The second part of that for me is, why isn't the discussion ever centered around the causes of the absence in a one-parent family rather than the results? So you're talking about feminization, you're talking about effeminate men, you're talking about what clothes people are wearing and how they're posed in the picture.
Mhm.
What you're not talking about is why the Black man is the most incarcerated person
Yes.
in the United States and probably most other countries, but I don't have the data behind that, so I'll just speak to the United States, right? What about those reasons? What about
Right.
just like I cringe every time I hear somebody say something about black on black crime, as if your neighbor's not black and you get into it with them and you blow their fucking head off, it's logical that it's black on black crime because they're fucking neighbors.
Right.
Like if you live in, like most people live in neighborhoods around people who look like them. So
Right.
why is that even a thing? But that's, you know, I'll table that. I really am curious about what you guys think about, like, why the discussion is never centered around like the causes of.
Because that's because you're asking too much. The
Oh,
things that the people pick and grab, that's low hanging fruit.
Yeah.
It's oh my God, Jonathan Majors is wearing pink in this photo shoot, and I, as a stupid black man, realized that only girls can wear pink. And so why is he doing it? And oh my God, it's feminine. And I, as a stupid black man, realized that being feminine is not what a person should do unless that person is a woman. Like it's really easy. It's really easy to grasp for that. You're asking people to go deeper and to actually do research.
And
Which is
listen,
or maybe just ask a question. Like I
that's
don't even
asking too
need you to
much.
do research. You ain't gotta do research. Just ask yourself why. Like that's something
but
that
that's still too
That's
easy.
too
Like,
much. That's
yeah,
exactly what I'm saying. That's too
yeah,
much. If you want to dismantle a stupid person's argument, just simply ask why and just watch them just fall to shreds. You,
yeah. I
that's what I'm
totally agree
saying. You
with that.
can't ask a stupid person why because there is no why behind it. There's no rationale behind it. It is simply they are just grasping at whatever they think, that whatever they have been ingrained with, and they're just running off of that. And unfortunately, the internet has given those types of people platforms.
I was
The
yeah.
gonna say
internet
that,
gives
that
everybody a
social media
platform.
has allowed it to have people don't have reasoning anymore. They don't know how to do research anymore. They simply go by, well, I heard this online or someone told me in passing, and they're like, okay. So you ask them, well, what are the facts on that? And they're like, oh well, I don't know. I just heard that, and I believe this person.
I
No, I
heard it
mean,
on Twitter.
like that's crazy. Where is research? Where is the competency in today's society is totally lacking.
I even saw a video of a school board session, right? And this was a board of all white people, right? And this white lady was going ape shit. She was just like, you have voted these people into office and you're letting them make rules about what our kids can and can't learn. And they say it's because of CRT. You ask them what CRT, they don't know what the fuck CRT
They don't
is.
know.
They want me to vote for them. I was just like, it's a random example of the same thing that you're describing, that what you say stupid people do, right?
Yeah.
They spout out all this stuff they heard, and the same thing goes for religion.
Oh,
That somebody
does it?
told them, but they don't really know why they believe what they believe. But the real answer is because that's what we always did.
Because that's what we always did. That's what I was told. That's how I was brought up. That's what the Bible say. I've done
It-
zero. I've done zero exploration into this topic on my own. I just know that that's what's right because that's what I've been told.
Yep. Listen, this world is going to hell in a basket, and it's because of that simple reason. People refuse to educate themselves on anything.
Yeah,
Where is it?
I
They
hope
think that this device.
I gotta believe that there is better. Like that there has to be a some sort of solution. There has to be some sort of awakening. Like I just gotta believe that. Like that's gonna help me get out of the bed tomorrow. Believing
No,
believing that there's some room for
talking truth.
progress there.
I mean, I honestly think like you got to take the good with the bad.
Yeah.
So the more people who kind of embrace you know, this quote unquote new image of Black masculinity and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. The more people you have that accept that and understand that, oh my God, this is just reality, the more people you have on the opposite side that are like, what the fuck is this? Why is Jonathan Majors wearing pink? Why is A$AP Rocky in the background holding his child? Like, it's like when you have a rise here, you have a rise here too. It's just, unfortunately, that's just the way it is.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
unfortunate, but that is the world.
Yeah, it's unfortunate and it's tiresome.
Tiresome as fuck. Which is again why I just stop with people are stupid. Because I ain't got time. I ain't got time. I don't have time.
I think that's a good place to stop this. But before we go, we didn't get a chance to see the intro. So Rex, cue up the intro and let's see if we can watch that video for the show the people.
I hope it might crash him again. It might crash him again.
No, not a full video. Just do it as a side video like we did earlier. Can you do that?
I don't think I know what you're talking about.
Child, let's not.
You know what? Never mind then. Never mind.
We'll do it right next week.
What exactly is it that you're talking about?
Don't worry about it, child. We'll get it together next week.
I was about an intro video, but that's okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can run that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're in for an incredible night. Oh, we're taking it up a notch.
Yay!
Yeah.
One recue. Okay, what happened to us though? Oh,
I'm right here.
There we go.
Okay.
We're here, and I'm glad that we're here. I'm trying to fix the camera, girl. I'm new to this.
Oh my God, he's trying to do everything.
There we go.
I be smashing all the buttons like I got a new cell phone. So just give me a break. Y'all will be all right.
Listen, this is new stuff. We got to play with it.
Yeah, it's the first show. It's the first show. So bear with us. But no, I like it. New digs. I'm loving it. We getting positive feedback on the picture quality. The audio sounds amazing. We look good on here.
I'm loving that the comments are to the side now and not like, you know, covering anybody's face. It's so I like it. This feels very 2023 for me. I love this for me. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah.
As long as he made you happy.
I swear I hate him a little more every day.
Now what I do?
Breathing in my direction.
Oh my God.
Trash.
Yeah,
okay, well, we've exhausted ourselves.
We have.
Myself. I appreciate each and every one of you who stopped by and spent your time with us a little while this evening. Thank you, Chris, for holding down the fort. Thank you, TJ, for holding down the fort when my computer mutinied on me out of nowhere. Fucking MacBook.
He didn't mean that. He didn't mean that.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna need it tomorrow.
Okay.
I am gonna need it tomorrow. But anyway, so I guess this is it.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
This was a good first
Thank y'all
episode.
for coming in.
What's our outro? We got an outro, right? Like we still gotta do.
Our outro is
we're working.
Bye.
Oh my God.
You like that?
Business. Bye.
See you guys next week here on our YouTube channel, The Conference Call.
Oh, I hear music. Okay, I didn't know it was going to all this. I didn't know it was going to all this.
Yeah.
Act like you know how this goes.
You just cut him out.
Yeah.